let me tell you a story. It was April of 2023, more or less half a year before this channel was made. I was on spring break working on my OC. This OC, in fact, my beloved profile picture and avatar Flamboyance. Anyway, I was having trouble coming up with Flam's age. I wanted him to be just a few years older than I was at the time. I was 13, so he would be about 16. Close to adulthood, but not quite. However, there was one small problem. Wings of Fire dragons age much differently than us humans do IRL. Their average life expectancy is 150 years. Many start formal schooling at age 2, and it's assumed that dragons go through puberty around age 6 based off of the Silkwing metamorphosis. It's completely different from how humans age. So I scoured the internet for a way to convert human years to dragon years. I found lots of results made years ago, with the first one made all the way back in 2015. But none of them were really helpful for me, because each one made some really good points about Wings of Fire aging, but for every post there would always be something that one chart or formula had that the others didn't. For example, that post from 2015 is one of the only ones with the idea of having dragons age more quickly as a dragonette than an adult. This makes sense in Wings of Fire and real life. It's a lot easier to tell the difference between 9 and 11-year-old humans than 38 and 40-year-old humans, for example. However, that same formula missed a few obvious points, including the fact that age 7 is considered adulthood in the dragon world. This is kind of the same situation with most of the other formulas. One blog post would have something that others didn't, but would be lacking some necessary thing that the others had. So naturally, as a guy who's obsessed with Wings of Fire and had way too much time on my hands, I made my own. Alright, here we are in the unscripted part of the video. I'm on the document right now, the age conversion document, and I'm just going to be going over a few things that you will need to know if you try to use this for whatever purpose, OCs, trying to find out character names. This is kind of the thing. You can find it linked in the description. I won't be touching on everything in here, so if you want to look at it more in depth, read the entire thing, then go right ahead. It's down in the description. This is kind of what I came up with. I'm just going to start by saying it's not perfect by any means. I would say it's one of the more accurate age charts, age formulas on Wings of Fire, in the fandom at least. But there's really no definitive one. I just did my best, and this is what I'm going to use for myself, because I think it's still pretty darn good. But yeah, anyways, without further ado, dragon ages really quickly from 0 to 1, then kind of more slowly throughout childhood, but still pretty quickly. And then once it hits age 7, which is 18 in human years, it's kind of when they're considered by society an adult. And this is kind of where it changes. Age just starts going a lot slower for dragons and a bit quicker for humans. And so, or at least by comparison. But yeah, average human lifespan, 75 years. Average dragon lifespan, 150 years. So this is kind of just rough math, determining ages by tens in dragon years to ages in human years. But yeah, as I scroll down, here are just the formulas that I used for the 3 parts of the dragon's life. Early childhood, and then adulthood. These first 2 are actually kind of useless. They're just proof of, okay, I have ways to get where I think these ages are in relation to human ages. This one is pretty useful because I'm only going by tens here. And it's not already on this chart that, say, if you had an OC that was, 56 years old, can't tell that here, so you'd have to use the formula. These ones you don't, because each age has their number in human years and vice versa. But yeah, I'm not going to bore you to death by reading these. You can go in the description, read it if you want, as I said. And yeah, that would be it. But I'm going to try and make this video a bit longer So I'm going to do one more thing. Okay. I spent way too much time doing this. So yeah, I got all the POVs and I put their ages through the calculator. And yeah, here we are. They seem pretty darn accurate, honestly. Dragonets of Destiny, all young adults just turned recently 18 or 7 in Dragon years. Arc 3 POVs, all older teenagers, and Arc 2 POVs, mostly younger teenagers. Again, makes sense. And Darkstalker, just casual 780 years old at his age of death. That's, oh my goodness. Just, oh my goodness. Imagine. Oh, yeah, we don't know exactly at what age Clearsight or Fathom died, unfortunately. But anyway, I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments if you have any about this. This was just something random that I cooked up from like about a year ago. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed anyway. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. And thank you so much for watching.